When will the crypto market crash for good? I mean forever? Let's talk about that. I'm Joel Therien, and I've been an entrepreneur since I was 16 years old. I saw my first real income by age 23. Here are a few things that I've learned along the way. You don't build a business, you build people into a great team that then creates a business and a legacy. Bringing great people into your team is about demonstrating that size really doesn't matter. People do. So guys, on my last video, I got a lot of good questions about my take on cryptocurrency and the whole trading marketplace. And first let me say I'm not an expert, but I've been really successful at running businesses for only 25 years. And it really is centered around something I think a lot of you can kind of resonate with. So I'm gonna compare crypto trading. I'm not talking about people accepting crypto for buying cars or pizzas or movies or whatever. The crypto trading space right now. And I'm gonna compare it to the real estate market, okay? So let's talk about real estate because it's been around for thousands of years and it's all been centered around supply and demand. And it's the same thing with the crypto trading space. And it comes down to this. When we look at the world today, when I was born way back in 1972, yeah, long fucking time ago, I think there was like 3 billion people on the planet, right? We can agree the world's not getting any bigger. Let's equate that in just a few moments to the coin market cap. So the population has continued to increase. Now there's almost 8 billion people on the planet, but the size of the world has not increased. We can agree on that, right? What does that do? With more and more people populating the planet, the demand on real estate gets higher and higher and higher. That's why when you look at condensed cities like New York City or Seattle or Los Angeles, they start to build up, right? They start to build condos and they go higher and higher and higher because the value on the land and the real estate increases as the population increases. That is the same thing with cryptocurrency right now. And again, I'm only talking about trading in cryptocurrency, and it doesn't matter if it's Bitcoin or it's XRP or Shiba Inu or any of the 13,000 coins are out there. As long as more people get involved and interested in trading cryptocurrency, in other words, if there's more people buying cryptos every single day. So if the market cap right now is for Bitcoin at something like, what is it, like $1 trillion or something like that? If it goes to $2 trillion or $3 trillion, then the value of Bitcoin will continue to increase. I hope that makes sense. Now, let's look at real estate again as a comparison. The value on real estate long term will continue to increase as long as the population increases. Now, if there ever comes a day, and I don't know if it's going to be in my generation or 500 years from now, if there ever comes a day where the population is decreasing, then the value on real estate is going to go down. As an example, 200 years ago, they were giving land away. Why? There was umpteens amount of land available to people compared to the population. That's not so true anymore. As an example, I own some land, some lakefront property, which makes it even more valuable, in a city called New Braunfels. Now, because the population of New Braunfels, it's one of the fastest growing cities right now in the United States, but because that population is increasing, the value of the land and whatever I put on that land is increasing. So let's go back to the crypto trading space. It is the biggest hype out there right now. Why? It's easy. And there is, at this very moment, money to be made. And the early adopters are the ones who make the most money, right? So it's kind of, in my humble opinion, now I could be totally wrong, I find that the interest in crypto, you hear it everywhere, every single day. Their moms, grandmoms, dads, mothers, sisters, everybody's starting to get involved. So it's really hitting a new global trend, right? Where it's kind of really, like, in my opinion, again, 5 years ago, cryptocurrency was not really mainstream. Now you hear about it constantly on the news from investors, even big banks are getting involved. So as long as more people continue to invest in cryptocurrency, the value of those cryptocurrencies are going to increase, okay? Now there's some nuances there. If there's a new coin that starts today, and so let's say, let me take a step back. Let's say all of a sudden the amount of people that get involved in crypto is less, more people are selling off their crypto than buying crypto, well then we're gonna see a decrease. But the nuance is if there's a new cryptocurrency that comes out that's backed by a strong brand, backed by great marketing, and it becomes very popular very quickly, then you might get a bunch of people who already own a bunch of Bitcoin purchasing that new coin. And then of course, that new coin has instant massive value as well. So that's the thing. Real estate is a non-producing asset, just like cryptocurrency is a non-producing asset. What do I mean by that? Well, I mentioned it on my last video. If I go and invest in Tesla shares, well, we know that Tesla as a company are producing assets. They're producing electric cars, they're producing better batteries. And if I look at the Tesla space right now, and I know that Elon Musk is working on creating a better battery that's more affordable, well, that's increasing the value of those cars, it's increasing the asset, and more and more people, because he's creating better value, are gonna wanna buy a Tesla vehicle, right? If that makes sense. So that's what's creating so many new investors in the crypto space, is because there's more and more people getting involved, and as more and more people get involved, more and more people become excited. As long as more people keep investing, the value of crypto is going to increase, just like real estate. The day, I'm telling you this, I don't think it's going to happen in my lifetime, but the day that the population on this planet starts to decrease rather than increase, then you're going to see a leveling off in the value of real estate. Why? Supply, demand. If the demand is not increasing because the population isn't increasing, well, then the value on real estate is going to either level off or go down. It's the same thing with cryptocurrency. If there's more people getting out of the crypto space than getting in, then the value of those cryptocurrencies are going to decrease. Now, if ever there becomes a mainstream crypto, like whether it's Bitcoin or XRP or Therien or whatever, if ever there is a stable enough non-volatile crypto that doesn't keep going up every single day, sort of like the US dollars, then companies will start accepting those as mainstream payments, and that changes the whole game for now. But right now, there's big money to be made in crypto as long as more people keep investing rather than people then getting out. So I hope that helps you make some sense. If you love the content here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell button so that you get notified of every video that I shoot, and I'll see you on the next one.